You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Good Thursday morning. It's JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025 is the phone number. At JP on your radio, Twitter, and on Instagram. And if you want to watch the show, at YouTube, put in 1025 The Bone, pop right up, watch the show, play over in the comments section, have fun with it. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Diz. What's happening? What's happening?
I'm
Hot
not going
stuff?
in there today. I went there yesterday.
What
I'll
happened?
take a day off.
It was bad yesterday?
Well, there were a lot of fun, happy, hi Monica, good people in there. There's just some people that are they just don't like me. And
Yeah, but
that's,
that would happen if I went in there. That would happen if Dizzy went in there.
no, that's not true.
I get plenty of I suck
No, you don't.
messages in there. Yes, I do. I have this one guy who absolutely hates the fact that I'm on the bone.
Oh, yeah. I know what
Really?
you're talking about.
Oh, wait, is it the
Hates-
guy who, because you're not, because, he's been,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all know.
He hates the fact that I'm on the bone. Hates it.
that's
but-
funny. You know, that makes me happy.
But that's been going on forever, and he's still there.
There's
So,
still
I win.
remember there was a petition to fire Monica from the bone?
There
There's-
was?
I
Oh, there
remember
was
signing.
a straight up, absolute straight up,
Dizzy was smelling benefits. Where do I sign?
yeah. And now into
He got all presidential. Let me get a lot of pens.
yeah. And yesterday in the comments, there was still like the same thing. Like, the worst mistake is she still has a job. How does she still have a job? Which, by the way,
The comments on YouTube?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
By the way, why do you want to take away my income? That's what I don't care. If, I hope you like me, but if you don't, whatever, that's your choice. But why
Right.
do you want to try make me not have a job? That's extra harsh in my opinion.
That happened to me with something Roger and I got popped for years ago. And basically, we got the Latino Al Sharpton kind of guy. He ended up getting some news. Long story short, he comes in here with his collar on, demanding Roger and I lose our jobs.
Because
And
why?
I-
What did you
and
do?
I just hit him with both barrels. Well, there was a parody that we probably wouldn't run now
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
current climate, but back then we didn't get any complaints. There were no issues. The local news guy listened to the show. He heard the bit, and then he went on our website. The bit was there, sent it to this guy. So he basically made a news story out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
No clients were upset, no listeners were upset, but they made something out of it. This guy comes in here with his collar on, his priest collar on, and he just starts going. I'm like,
Priest collar. That was an extra touch. What was that all
he,
about?
like I said, he was like he's a I don't know. I don't think he's a priest, but he wore the collar. So I guess you have to be. I don't know what the hell this guy was. He was basically the mouthpiece for the Latino community. And
I can't go against that.
no, you can't.
But
You wouldn't have appreciated the bit.
Okay.
And we wouldn't do the
Oh.
bit now.
oh, I kind of want to hear it.
It was called Wetback Steakhouse.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So,
What the?
Right. Well,
Why did I
20
want to
years
dump that? Oh my
20
God.
20 years ago,
Whoa.
I got you. There was a thing. I understood. Listen, got it.
Wow.
We wouldn't do it now. I understand. 100%. I agree with you. I don't disagree with you.
Oh, man.
Don't judge me. I didn't even do the bits. One of our production guys did it. I had nothing to do, and I can honestly, on my hand on my heart and on my children, I had nothing to do with the writing or the creating of said bit.
When you said that name, I clutched pearls I don't have. I went, oh, my God.
Yeah. Again, well, she asked.
She did. It's
I-
it's her-
I don't
if you
wanna
think
hear
about
it.
it, Monica, it's your fault.
It
You
is.
said I kind of want to hear it.
That's some solid gaslighting right there.
Right?
And it was to the, it was done to the Outback Steakhouse theme, and we ended up getting a cease and desist from Outback Steakhouse because we used their whatever.
Because they're little pussies. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, whatever. And this guy came in and we want them fired. They have to lose their job. They have to do this and blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, you sit here with that collar on and you want to take our livelihood because you didn't find something funny, or you know what I'm talking about. And then our PR guy came in and he said, he kind of calmed it down. And then he comes in, he goes, all right, you guys are we're going to tell them you go into sensitivity training.
I was just going to say, did you have sensitivity training?
No, they promised. We never did that. They said we were going to, but our boss was like, get the hell out of here, right? And then there was an apology in front of the cameras, and I refused.
Oh, JP, why are you dying on that hill?
man.
You know now that you should have at least apologized. You didn't have to be like, you
I didn't
should
run the-
have your job, but you should need to know that was not right to say. Or
Well,
do.
Roger handled the apology for the both of us.
I
like a
don't
champ.
like how it all went on him.
Listen, he wanted. I told him, I'm like, why are we apologizing for something that nobody got upset for?
Because it's offensive, because it's wrong.
Okay.
It's derogatory to an entire culture. And
Well,
people.
yeah. In hindsight, yes, but then it was just joke. We were just joking, and again, I didn't. Anywho, I don't know how we got here, but the guy came for our jobs, and
That's how we got there, because someone wanted me to get fired, and I never said anything like that. I never did any parodies.
well, you might as well push the envelope.
I mean, I never did anything like that. I don't know. That's a lot. You know what, JP?
What?
Anybody in radio knows how impressive it is to stay in one market and never have to move. 2, everybody knows how impressive it is to stay in one market and to not get fired. You're still over 25 years at the same station. It's all very, very impressive. But then you throw in not your one and only controversy, a few hiccups along the way. You know, you
The only controversy
got a
that was
horseshoe somewhere.
the only controversy that was on me was the Santa one.
Yeah.
Which is a horrible one.
Got it. And that one, I issued my apology because I knew I effed up. But even that one wasn't necessarily my fault because it wasn't hold on. It wasn't my idea to do the announcement. That was my program director.
Yeah.
So that's probably the only reason I didn't get popped. That's
Yeah.
probably the only reason, because that was not my idea. My idea was just to have a conversation with Raj on the air about, Christmas and Santa, like all that kind of. And I had said what would happen if I said there was no such thing as Santa. And Raj in the meeting goes, no way. And our program director is like, you got to make an announcement. Just like that. That's how that happened.
Oh, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
but
if anybody
also,
was
what would have happened if you just refused? Like, if you said that to me now, I'll listen to you or whatever, but I'm not having any part of it. Like, you
Right.
can put your foot down and say, I don't want to say something like that on the air.
I was green.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You know what I'm saying?
That'll do it.
We were young in it, and I'm listening to my boss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't want to wreck this gig. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of cool, so I listen to my boss.
Yeah,
But
that
the other stuff, like that one,
That's you
The
realize
parody?
that happens in even in 2020. That happens at any time in the last 10, maybe 5 years. You definitely don't have a job.
it all depends.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends. Listen. Couch has had his share of controversies, and he's still standing, right? Because it all depends on if you are making money for if your ratings suck and you're not making any money and they're dying on and they're looking for the reason, gone. But if you're performing and your track record is not of that, charities, and you're doing good for the community and all that kind of stuff, they're gonna find a reason to stay by your side.
But what about but your reputation is also funny for you and people that think stereotypes are funny. You really
Yes.
like stereotypes. Like
Yes.
that is part of your reputation as well.
Dizzy likes stereotypes.
Yeah,
I just hate.
I'm
I
not
don't-
saying.
All right,
I'm
blame
just
him.
saying.
I'm hearing I'm in good company. I've done controversial stuff. You said you've done it. Cal's
How
has
do
done
you
it.
still have a that? No,
I'm going to get my own show soon is what I'm hearing. I'm on the right path, guys.
That's your big takeaway?
Yes.
I can tell you this. The current climate is not of that ilk. Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
That whole shock jock, and I'm not calling myself a shock jock by
Ah.
any stretch of the imagination, but that whole shock jock era does not exist anymore.
Yeah.
It's just not the world we live in anymore. Shock radio is not a thing so much, for the most part. I mean, every once in a while, I think all the shows on the Bone kind of push it a little bit,
I think
to the edge. But
Oh, yeah. I almost got in trouble. Mo saved me, actually, because the time Mo and Spike had a disagreement, I posted something on social, and I tagged Mo. I'm so glad I tagged Mo in it. And he saw it, and he goes, I don't think you should post that. I'm like, what? He goes, you can get written up, I think. It's a joke. I get it. But management sees that, or one listener doesn't like it, you're getting written up. And it was basically when the fight happened, there was this cartoon called Boondocks. I don't know if you ever heard it.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Controversial show. one of the episodes, they have a moment where these two strangers that are black people, this one guy steps on the other guy's shoes, and it goes, "You're about to experience an N-word moment."
Oh.
And it gets riled up quickly out of nowhere over something small, right?
Yep.
And when it said that, I cut to Mo and Spike fighting.
Yeah.
And that was the joke. And then I posted it, and Mo was like, "Dog, delete that. You will get in trouble." I was like, "For real?" It's just like a reference to the thing. He's like, no, I get it. Funny. Just takes one person to be upset, and now you're in trouble over a joke that what's it worth? You know?
Right. It's one of those things where is the juice worth the squeeze?
Yes.
You know, and it's not worth the squeeze anymore. It's
No.
just, I mean, for better or for worse, it's not. It's just not the world we live in.
Yeah.
You know, Howard couldn't do what he used to do anymore. Not a chance.
Oh, of course.
No way. And they would fight for a little bit, but the fines are now 10 times. I don't know if you guys know this. Monica, you're the FCC queen
Yes.
of all the rules. Before Janet Jackson for the air indecency
Yeah.
was $12,500.
Yeah, I was going to say
Right?
15, but yeah, I didn't realize.
After her nipple popped out and all the Karens started calling and, because the nipple was on television, the fine went from $12,500 to $250,000 per incident. Per incident.
One thing you have to keep in mind is how long. And I'm not saying that's insanity. I 100% agree with you. Also, the complete story is it had been a long time since any fines have been updated. So you know what I mean. So.
Well, I don't know about that because Stern was getting popped $1 million here and $1 million there too.
No, the 12,000 was a while, and then you're right, the crackdown, and I think it was the meaning behind it was we're not messing around. You're not just going to do something and say, okay, fine, I'll pay the fine. That's not a thing anymore.
Right, and then but that's quite the jump, and then ownership couldn't have a stack of papers in front of our face fast enough.
Yeah.
Basically saying any decency goes out over the air, we get fined. The fine is yours.
Yep.
And it's
that's
like,
how
you
I
don't
understand it. Yeah.
You don't want to sign it? Bye.
That's how I understand it now.
I mean, everybody's buttholes were clenched up.
Yeah.
Were clenched up. By the way, this came up on the other show today. Again, with you and the being the FCC rule queen. Can you say a-hole? Like the whole
I told
thing?
you this in 2006. In 2006 they changed it to where you're not even allowed to say the word a-hole. Like you're not even allowed. You could before, and now you can't. The full word, no. That is completely illegal. Now, you know how that works. Like someone has to. You know what I mean?
Somebody has to complain about it.
Yeah, and
right.
it has to be a thing. But that is, and call me a narc. You're asking me this question. Facts are facts.
Yeah, no,
Look
I got
it
you.
up. That is factual.
Listen, I believe it. I'm not looking at anything up. That's what I got you for.
I sat there and read that because it just started in radio
sure
a couple
you
years
did,
before.
nerd.
And in 2006, they had a whole new set. I'm like, ooh, this is going to be fun. I get to read and I get to read rules. And I was just so excited. Plus, I was doing a lot of board work. So I wanted to know what I was supposed to do. I
Right.
wanted to know the rules. So
Because we had Jackie the Joke Man in this morning.
I boned in. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and it's funny because
I read
I
his
saw,
I read his book. Y'all are in it.
Are we? That's cool.
Yeah.
The a-hole word went out over the air, and it didn't get what the hell's the word I'm looking for? Bleeped out. It didn't get.
A dump?
He didn't hit the dump button.
He can't think of the word dump.
He didn't hit the dump button.
Oh, my God. Why?
Kind of let it. And I saw him reach for it, and then he kind of stopped himself. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And,
I almost dumped your word from earlier, but it's not illegal. But
right, but it was.
I didn't want people to hear you saying that word.
I understand you didn't want to, and I totally get it and appreciate where you come from and all that good stuff. But it's not like I was calling it to somebody.
Did you remember?
It wasn't a ring bit. It was a
one-off.
Tell me now
It's
you
a
feel
one-hit
weird
wonder.
about it. It does, at least even if you had. Tell me now.
There's plenty of stuff. We used to do a bit, and this went on for years, called Gay Court.
What is that?
That doesn't sound as bad after
It's like, well, Gay Court it had nothing to do with actually being gay, but when you say something's gay,
Oh yeah, you
it
can't
was
do that.
basically,
Yeah.
and there was a whole, do I have the thing? Let me see if it's still in here.
There'd be no
I doubt
saying
it.
that.
Man, that'd be so
Hold
good.
on.
Yeah, there's a lot. You guys, I mean, and I
Oh
get
my
your
God.
audience and I get your
Oh,
old
wait,
schoolness.
Wait here. Let me see if this works.
Are you going to play something I'm going to have to dump?
Oh, K-Court.
People's court.
In today's court, in today's case, it would be like Ronnie went out for drinks with his buddy Jeff, and then Ronnie decided to order one of those fishbowl drinks where they had to share it with a straw. Is that gay or not gay?
Oh,
They should be like,
Bring it
listen,
back. Bring this
That's
back.
unnecessary.
Dude, we did that bit forever.
Love that.
I mean,
Forever,
there's
and then the world started to switch, and we probably got out of that a month before it would have been bad.
I mean, at least you knew. At least you're self-aware.
Yeah, we're totally. That's one thing we were always kind of self-aware, especially me. And I had my cousin come up to me who was gay. Rest in peace, Matt. He came up to me. He's like, "Yo, that gay court thing." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "No bueno." I said, "Why?" I said, "It's not got nothing to do with being gay." He's like, "Doesn't matter."
That's what you're
I
doing.
said, okay.
And
I thought he was going to go fabulous.
No, that would have been great though. Let me see what else. Hold on. What is
why
this
were
one?
we trying to get you in trouble?
No, I
I'm
love
sweating
this.
over here.
Let's see
I'm
what
like
else you have.
sweating. How are you not sweating? Like,
Let me see what this is.
let's keep you on the up and up here.
I didn't think it was that gay. For the record,
Hold on.
I'm
Let me
gay.
do it. Okay, so this is if they were guilty,
Oh, yes.
I believe.
Whoa, I knew he was gay. I didn't think he was that gay.
For the record, I'm gay. Los homosexuales.
I can't help myself. I am drawn to this show like a gay moth to a flaming homosexual.
What?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know now.
So is this replacing Dead Guy today?
No.
Aw.
And the funny thing is like we would get letters. We would get people
really?
sending in their situations or a situation about, yeah. I should probably get out of this before things get stupid.
I'm trying to tell you. Like, why do we keep trying to drum up more horrible, god-awful things?
Because we don't do it anymore. I can't believe that still exists in the computer. I'm shocked. Anywho.
Was Brett your producer when you were doing stuff like that?
Uh,
I know. I see him as being the voice of like, okay, guys, I get it, and it's funny, but maybe not.
no.
Maybe not. Let's do this.
You think Brett is? I thought Roger would have been.
No, right.
that.
Roger was always the voice of reason.
I mean, I see Roger going along with it if the people like it and all of that, and maybe having it in the back of his head, maybe not, but the people like it's okay. I see Brett going like producing and saying,
Again, though, zero complaints.
Yeah.
Zero.
except for your.
I see
dead
Brett with
cousin.
his headphones on giggling as he does the
Right.
editing to make those things.
And I think gay court. I think that's him.
Oh, is it? Oh
I
my
think
God.
so.
Oh
I'll
my
go
God.
find out now. Let's take a break. I'll come back with that answer next. It's JP with Monica Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
How do we respond to lowball offers from insurance companies?
With relentless litigation. For the justice you're entitled to after an incident, you know who to call.
Make it a Farrah fight. Fair and Farrah.
Tampa.
Is your AC system failing to cool as efficiently as it should? Give Climate Design Home Services a call today, because now through the end of May, super efficient Train HVAC system with a generous rebate of up to $2,600. Do not get caught in this Florida heat this summer. It could be even hotter than last year. Put your mind at ease. Call Climate Design at 527-540-0097 or go to climatedesign.com.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. Now, with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house, so you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.89%, APR 5.91% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
Turn up the temperature tonight at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. The hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, with more VIP rooms, more stages, and more champagne rooms than any other club. Experience it for yourself at the Gold Club, 6222 East Adamo Drive.
John Setting here for Tease Energy. You know, this pouch that you dip between your cheek and your gum, it can give you focused, alert energy that you're not going to find anywhere else. If you just need that little bit of boost when you wake up, rather than reaching for a cup of coffee, Tease can be that answer. You may know I'm doing this weight loss challenge against Pat Maroon. I've been trying to get into the gym, and I can't tell you how much a banging black cherry in the upper deck helps me when I'm trying to get my swole on. If you want to beat a habit, maybe you're dipping, vaping, smoking, maybe just want to stay away from the snacks, Tease can help with that as well. There's a flavor for everybody, whether it's fruity, minty, and everything in between. You can check them out at teaseenergy.com. Use the code BONE20 and check out the store locator, because Tease has blown up. Walmarts, Walgreens, 7-Elevens. You can even order on Amazon. Subscribe and save it. It'll be showing right up at your door, baby. You don't have to worry about a thing. We love you, Tease Energy. Why spit when you can swallow?
I can't believe how spotless my floors look after using the Swiffer Power Mop. No more dragging around a heavy mop and messy bucket. Now I get the same deep clean without all the work. Thanks to the powerful solution and scrubbing pad of the Swiffer Power Mop, dirt and grime don't stand a chance, and I don't break a sweat. Mic drop. Mop drop.
Swiffer Power Mop. Swiffer Power Mop.
A smarter way to mop. Try it or your money back.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP. An elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Your team always knows how to stay cool under pressure, and so does Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. If your AC is skating on thin ice, turn to your trusted Carrier experts for over 60 years at Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Are you ready for the summer heat? Cox Air has you covered with your own personalized maintenance plan. For only $99 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home and keep you cool as the rink. So when your home feels more like a penalty box, it's Cox Heating and Air Conditioning for the win. Go to coxair.com today. License number CAC 1816108.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Fisher's jamming out in there, huh?
Can you see
What's
that?
up, buddy? Yeah, I can see him. He's loving life in there. How do you not love AC/DC? What's up, Fisher?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
It's funny because I was talking about walk-up music, spring training.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was talking a lot about AC/DC this morning over on my classic hit station.
Right.
107.3 The Eagle, folks.
I'm a little nervous, to be honest with you. I'm nervous, though.
What are you nervous for?
I don't know, man. If I was behind the board and you were on my show, I wouldn't be nervous. But because I'm not, then here we are.
Trust me, there's nothing to be nervous about. This is lowbrow, my man. This is lowbrow. And it's funny because you bring up the walk-up music, and and it used to always be like country and classic rock. And then as the players got younger, now it's all Latin music. I don't know what the hell they're talking about, or hip hop, with a little bit of smattering of country for the white guys.
And
what do we? By the way, Monica, that gay court thing. Ooh, gay court. That thing.
Yeah.
That was Brett. That was his voice, and that was from his first go around as producer.
He was all in.
So
Man,
yeah, so
I was having a great time listening to you talk about the crazy stuff that you guys did on the radio that there's no way in hell you could do again. And it made me realize that at one point in my career, I was doing Head Injury Harry doing traffic. So I would put on this voice, which I will not do right now.
Thank you.
And do traffic in this voice. And nobody complained.
Nope.
He was a beloved character. Nobody was like, hey, what the bleep are they doing? They were like, this is awesome. We love Head Injury Harry.
And for how long did people think that was a character that would just come in and do traffic?
The whole time. The whole time. Nobody
they
knew
had
it was
no
me.
idea it was you. Right.
No, as a matter of fact, the producer that we ended up having for years, Danielle, one day somebody called in and said, hey, whatever happened to Head Injury Harry? Because I had to retire him. That's a long story, but I had to retire him. I was getting nervous.
Okay.
After I got a letter from an organization here that wanted him to speak at something, I went, okay, he's got to move to Fort Lauderdale or something.
That's amazing.
It's got to move to Fort Lauderdale.
That's fantastic. Good for you, man. That's a great bit.
So anyway, a guy calls in one day, whatever happened to Harry? And I looked up at my morning show partner at the time, like, should I just go ahead and let the cat out of the bag?
Yeah.
And so he gives me the nod, and so I just launch into the character right then and there. Should I, or is that too much of a chance?
No, please don't.
Don't?
No, it's just not.
Hey, listen, man.
JP?
I say go for it.
No, juice
Sir,
and squeeze.
the floor is yours.
Juice and squeeze. We just talked about this.
Nope, it's all right. Go ahead, Fisher. Don't listen to her. Don't let her silence you.
This is just to let everybody in, please.
Don't do it. Just,
Don't worry about it,
Here
Fisher.
it is. Here it
It's
is.
not, Fisher, it's your. Listen, you're the one that's on the line here.
I can't.
So
Ethan is licking his chops right now, like, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I'm about to hit that morning show.
I sure would like that morning money.
So you retired him. That's what we need to know. That was important.
The song would fire off. Harry was an average man till he got hit by a minivan. Ooh, 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 Head Injury Harry.
Okay.
And now he's fighting traffic for you and me. And I was doing one of these where I had the phone in one hand and the microphone.
Right.
Oh, we got an accident. Eastbound I-4.
That's a lot.
Right.
And then remember every time. Stuff like that.
Okay.
So I can't even do the voice anymore.
You did it.
Right.
Well, you did it. You did the voice.
Well, no,
you
man.
just did it.
Because I did that every day for so long, it became a different thing.
And it burns out too. You get burnt of it.
Oh no, John Brennan's walking this way. I'm
Is
just
he
kidding.
really?
All right, so this is what and secondly, we did a stereotype spelling bee, which was horrendous for a few years.
I'm sorry. I don't understand what you're talking about.
no.
Why
Oh
don't
my
you
God.
explain it deeper?
Please go on.
I would rather just skip over that and get right to the N-word, if you don't mind.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Jesus.
So this is for Gareth and Mon. I have said the N-word twice on the radio.
Today? Oh.
At 97X, the alternative rock station in Tampa, Florida. What? And it was not to be shocking. The first time, it was because I was stupid. And it was right after Don Imus got fired for saying nappy-headed hose.
Oh, no.
And I made $100,000 for the first time in my life. So I became a six-figure. You called him on. You said he would love it.
Yeah,
I did.
I knew.
I did.
I think he'd appreciate that one.
So
Was it six figure or six figure?
That's a good question.
There you go. It was figure.
Figure.
Right? So that was the first time. And then my buddy Orlando, who works over the hip hop station,
yeah.
heard me that morning on his morning show. And he called me up and goes, dude, don't say that. I'm like, oh man, I was just singing a song. He's like, I said a hard R.
Oh, no.
You want to hear that one, JP?
Nah.
I don't think you do.
I won't say it. I won't say the word.
No, but I don't
Alright,
think I don't think specifically JP wants to hear this.
I don't. Listen,
That's fine.
I don't get offended. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I'm not gonna say the word.
It would be up to you guys.
Not going to say that.
I'll give you the context, though.
All right.
I feel like context doesn't make saying a hard.
He was like, I was talking to Orlando Wild again.
Monica, it'll no matter what it is, it'll never be okay with you. And
my headache is coming back.
We're all working through this as a team. Let's go.
Somehow on my alternative rock morning show, we start talking about why is it we don't have our own month, and why isn't there white TV, and how come we can't say the N-word, right?
That's some low-hanging fruit stuff, my man.
No, this is the listeners, not us. This is the listeners. So I was angry, and I said, okay, you really think that honky and the N-word are the same? I'm going to say them both, and you all turn up your radios and see how, just notice how you feel inside when I say these words.
Oh, man.
Honky.
I still love that word. It's great. I love it.
And then I went boom and just dropped it.
And did you deliver it? Like, did you come from the chest?
Oh, yeah.
Say it with your chest?
Oh, yeah.
Oof. And how'd that go? How long was the meeting afterwards?
There was a monitor that day.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I didn't even know.
Oh, God.
For those of you who don't know what a monitor is, that's when the program director and other layers of management, they get together.
From around the company, from around the country.
Right. So, yeah, they bring the consultants in, and the head of programming comes in, and they sit in a room, and they pick the radio station apart for a few hours. And they usually do each day part. They'll do an hour or two in mornings. They'll do an hour, and they just sit there and pick. And then there's usually some takeaways after said monitor.
Well, I didn't lose my job.
Okay.
And they said, don't ever say that again. But they did say
the honky word.
Basically, how you did it was perfect. How you ended up doing it was perfect. Don't ever do it again.
Yeah. Right.
And there you go.
You're on. It's thin ice. That's the one where the juice isn't worth the squeeze.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because what's the positive you're going to get out of it? There is none.
But I don't think, I have ADHD, and I didn't know back then because you don't think about the consequences. You just talk. And so to me, it was more important to get my point across than it was to think about my job. And this is all, you brought this up earlier, and it made me think of that, was had we not been so successful at the time,
right,
we'd have been gone, or I'd have been gone. You know what I mean?
Exactly. When they're making money off of you, man, they come up with all sorts of ways to justify bad behavior. That's for sure. But when you're not,
So saying that you truly went,
the Santa Claus thing.
Oh, okay,
The announcement, the Santa Claus announcement was Santa Claus isn't real. Santa Claus is your mother and father. But I also did a promo that ran all weekend long, Gather Around the Radio Monday morning at 7:20 for a big Roger and JP announcement. Everybody thought we were announcing a Christmas concert. And it ran long because it was Thanksgiving weekend. So it ran Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then we paid it off and then, Santa Claus is your mother and father, and they work in 2 jobs to get you a PlayStation. The presents are in the trunk of the car. And
I almost feel like that's worse. I feel like that.
It was.
Dude, I got the headache behind the scenes. That's worse.
I got death threats from around the world.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Death threats from around the world.
Is that when you knew how big it was? It wasn't just your Long Islander. It was a whole thing.
I knew how big it was when CNN was calling for an interview. Do you remember, Fisher, you'll remember. Remember Paula Zahn?
Oh, yeah.
Her show called up our GM asking for an interview. And my GM was like, no. that is not happening. Not a chance.
Altogether.
Not a chance.
So do you have to do community service and go be Santa Claus for a year or something?
No. I think, what do we do? I think I did an apology to all the news networks. Local, even including Telemundo, who showed up.
Did you do that in Spanish?
No.
Did you do? Okay, hold on. There's 2 types of apologies here. I deeply regret everything I said. Or
but what sucked is, I turned around and say, but it was this prick's fault.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I had to take all the I deserved it. But
I could not.
That's it. So we did the apology. We made a check that we already donate to, and that was the end of that. It went away after a little while. But I got news for you. I was, I've talked about like anxiety and panic and all that kind of stuff. Like I didn't leave the house for a little bit. I didn't leave the house for a little bit because
This is your career. It's the beginning of it. You were thinking, is this all going to end now? And how am I going to get past this? And
No, you don't want to piss off moms, bro. That's poking a hornet's nest that you don't even know about.
And then even if you do get let go, who's going to touch you? At least for a while.
Nobody.
Yeah.
You're the guy that ruined Christmas. Get out of here.
100%.
That's
I mean, that got picked up by every single news. Everybody did it. And then you had this, and this. Why don't you shut your face?
Yeah,
the
I'm
guys
sorry.
in New
I'm
York
sorry.
City.
That was one of those guys they pulled the quote from.
Yeah.
Right after I dropped the N-word, and I wanted the focus off of me.
I know this there was a station WPLJ in the city. Their morning guys. It was Scott Shannon, and I forget his partner's name, but the partner is the one who, they were edgy enough. But the partner was the one who tried throwing me under the bus. And then the local news, the local news stations tried to, when you're down, everybody wants to pile on because it's the easy hill to stand on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When we go to the morning show boot camps every single year, they talking about what sacred cow is there out there to slay.
You go to that thing?
Well, I haven't been in 20 years, but
I've been twice. I sat in those rooms. I'm like,
I cannot picture you
I gotta
at
get
morning
outta here.
show boot camp. Oh my God.
I wasn't really going for I'm not trying to show off and think I'm better than anybody else. I just can't sit there and listen to that kind of stuff. But at the time, my agent's like, we got to go. We have to go out there.
I mean, you
said,
meet
okay.
people in your network.
Yeah,
online.
that's
I
what-
loved
I mean,
it.
that's what that was.
To me, it was like Voltron flying back or Ultron. Which one? Who was it that flew to the sun to get his energy back? That guy, that robot.
Okay.
That's what I would go there and I'd commune with these other people and
Yeah.
go, oh yeah, that's right. There's people like me out here.
Yeah.
And then come back to work.
I would do it for that, but I don't know about. I feel like there's something to be learned there. But what we do here,
Well, there's always something to learn, but it's at the same time, it's like, ugh.
but what we do at the Bone, I don't know. I would like there to be a break off, whatever, for talk radio, because that's all music and bits for music and contests and all of that. How to do a morning show, well, or other day parts or whatever, but with this and that.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a talk show one.
The Bone is basically 5 rock morning shows.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
That's what the Bone is. The Bone is 5 rock morning shows that do all talk. And even nowadays, there's not that many of them around anymore. There used to be. But that's what the Bone is. So it's just, rock morning show stuff. That's all any of us really are. That's what the station is.
Are any of those seminars geared to that then?
Yep.
Because I feel like it's all the stuff maybe it's social media. All the stuff I see on social media, very CHR, very.
Yeah, there's that. There's talkers.
Right, because the AC people, the CHR people hate when we start talking because they can never do what we do. And so they're like, okay, well, this is going to be worthless because they're going to start talking about all this cool stuff and how they got arrested. And we're over here talking about what's the neatest way you've ever taken caller number 9.
Hey, Fisher, thanks for popping in with us, man. That was fun.
Pleasure.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh, man,
You
what
soak
a day.
Did you soak that stuff up, Diz?
Oh, yeah.
It was a master's class of what you can't do anymore.
Yes.
I
Got
feel
in
like
radio too late is
I was
what I'm
gonna
hearing.
say,
Yeah.
do you wish you were a part of all of it back then?
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, how do you not? It's fun, man.
Would have been a legend. No.
Listen, it's fun now.
Yeah, we have fun.
Oh, yeah.
But when everybody's butt cheeks weren't clenched and people could jokes, that was just...
But the thing is, what's funny, what it is a joke to you isn't a joke to other people, and that's what's not fair about it. Like
I get it, but it used to be that the other people could handle being, part of the joke.
It used to be,
and
that
then
other
they
people
come
were
back
afraid to say anything.
Sometimes people get mad and we move on, but now those 1 or 2 people, we're like, well, if one person's offended, we got to stop this whole thing now.
Now they all go back to their little Twitter communities and whatever it is, and then they stir up the masses, and then they come out and strike.
We have fun.
And the only way to strike is by getting people fired and losing like you started the show with, getting people fired and losing their livelihoods. That's the only way a problem can be solved. That's the only
and I'm
way.
with you. That doesn't have to. Sometimes it is warranted, but not every time.
They need their pound of flesh,
I will say this.
in order to feel better about their miserable lives.
Bring back gay court? Is that what you're going to say?
No, I would like just to be. All I would want is to be able to say the T word for boobs. Like certain words, I would like. Can we just say this instead? Like I don't. Who am I? Like who's mad at that? Who?
I want twa.
Me too.
Yeah. I remember the Bone 10. Wasn't that
Wow.
the thing? We did
Yes.
you do the top 10 of the words
I
you
want
wish
those
you
words.
could say.
That's,
I want that word so bad.
And I wouldn't drop an F-bomb nonstop. Just once in a while, I will. You know what I mean? Like, just when it warrants it. Like, I don't need to say it constantly, but
Yeah.
I just like to swear.
We can't say boobies, the T word, though, because
No.
I've heard it
No.
tons of times.
You're not supposed to. I think
We're all
that's one
working
of George Carlin's 7 deadly words. Me too. So often.
Wait a
you have
minute.
No
Wait,
idea.
you wanna
You
call
have
me?
no idea. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Come roll with us for 102.5 The Bone and Drew Garabo Live's Down to Bowl. The 5th annual Down to Bowl event is happening Saturday, March 21st from noon to 3 p.m. at Pin Chasers Veterans location. Join Drew Garabo Live for a great time, raising money for a great cause, with all of the proceeds going to the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. Head to theboneonline.com now to register and find out how you can come roll with us. The 5th annual Down to Bowl with Drew Garabo Live and 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Achieva Credit Union.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Prize Picks, the best, the easiest, the most fun way to play daily fantasy sports, and it's right in your pocket. Just download the Prize Picks app to your phone, and you can start to play. Set up an account, and you're off. Now, Prize Picks has given you $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's right, Prize Picks is now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and you play your first $5 lineup. And all you have to do, and they have something really cool. Prize Picks offers stacks. So first off, all you need to know is more or less, right? So if it's Steph Curry, 21.5 points. You just say, okay, more or less. And you put 2 to 6 of those together and you can win big money. But they offer stacks, meaning that you could play the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. If you want to pick more Steph Curry, 3-pointers and assists, now you can pick them all in the same lineup, and it's only on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band. Or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's next weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
Hi, I'm Patrick Thomas.
And I'm Heather Thomas from Bolt Electric. And our family is proud to serve you and your family.
From broken light switches to electrical blackouts,
We believe you deserve an electrician that gets to you quickly
and then does the job carefully.
We're so confident that if you are a first-time Bolt customer, your service call is free.
That's a $129 value.
Yep. So for free estimates, solid guarantees,
Old-fashioned service,
with new-fangled solutions,
just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
Hear ye, hear ye. Adventure awaits. Cast your magic at the Wicked Wand Workshop. Sail into Festa.
Festival.
And lose weight, but the med prices she found were all over the place.
Hidden fees and markups made her jaw drop low. Then she found GoodRx. Now she's in the know.
GLP-1 prescriptions FDA approved.
With clear upfront pricing.
And same-day pickup.
That's GoodRx, the no-nonsense way. Save time and money on prescriptions.
Get to goodrx.com/weight loss. GoodRx is not insurance.
Jackson Hewitt knows taxes are complicated. Tax forms, they're like Sonata complicated. Our no surprise pricing keeps things simple. Jackson Hewitt does your taxes for only $149 or less. And since we know all the new tax codes, you could get thousands back. So what are you waiting for? Hurry. File with Jackson Hewitt today for only $149 or less, guaranteed. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. And now, back to JP.
It's JP, Monica Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio, 800-771-1025. This goes to both of you. Why am I getting a whole bunch of listener messages about Carmen's wedding? Did something happen?
Yeah, it got canceled.
No.
Oh, okay.
It did not.
Also, they just bought a house, so I doubt that one.
Yeah.
No, they've been married.
Yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know, but I
This
didn't
is
know.
like a hangout, I feel like.
What,
It is
the
a
wedding?
legit
Yeah.
hangout.
It's a
because
wedding hangout, yeah.
She's gonna
What
have
happened?
pizza. She got pizza and ice cream.
It's like a sleepover, never mind.
I'm literally gonna eat beforehand because I don't eat pizza. But pizza and ice cream and booze and music. Like so that's kind of a hang. And
I'm taking money out of the envelope, and I'm not even
Why?
going.
Wait, why? Wait,
Because I
why?
feel like she's shortchanging the people.
See, and we had this discussion. To you, a wedding is about paying money back, and to me, it's about celebrating someone's love. And it doesn't matter how much money.
Well,
is
when I
involved.
asked her for her address the other day, I sure did get a quick response. So I'm assuming the money's important to her too. I'm just playing.
Do you write a check?
JP got the money. He's a six-fig. Never mind.
Oh,
Way to bring that one back, buddy.
hitting out for 2 segments. Please stop. No, so and then now to make it even more cash, we found out that after the ceremony and all of that, and she's wearing her beautiful dress, she's going to change, and she and Chad are going to have matching tracksuits. And apparently, she's extended that to the guests. So whoever wants to can wear tracksuits to her wedding instead of being super formal.
That's cool. I would never do it, but that's cool.
Why would you not?
It's just not what I would do. I'm not judging anybody who does it. I just don't think I would do it. And as much as I hate being in suits and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just be comfortable?
And the first thing I do is when I go home is put on sweats. I wouldn't wear sweatpants. I wouldn't wear a sweatsuit to somebody's wedding.
Is it your good old fashioned GP respect thing?
Yeah.
But what if she's telling you, I know you love and respect me. I want you to be comfortable. Please wear a tracksuit.
I wouldn't do it.
What if it was the dress code? What if everybody except you?
If it was the dress code and she's like tracksuits only, sweatsuits only, yeah. I guess I would.
You wouldn't feel
that's
right
what
about
they're
it.
asking for. But I wouldn't, just because it was okay. I always go back to, and I say this about everything, especially radio. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just in life. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
But I mean, in this situation, and you're right in life, but in this situation, what's the no harm, no foul?
This guy's giving out tips to radio now after the bits we just heard about.
No,
kidding.
I said radio, but it goes for life too. I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm not.
I know, but I feel like
I think if my father found out I wore sweatpants, he'd come back from the dead and kill me. To a wedding? No.
But I think that's a fun, cool, good wedding. I don't want to be uncomfortable and be all. I hate wearing all of that.
How uncomfortable is a dress?
Extremely.
I mean, literally, it's not uncomfortable.
For a regular wedding, absolutely, because it's not just your little. Like I have a bunch of sundresses that I can throw on. Those aren't uncomfortable. You're 100% right. But at a wedding, you just can't throw one of those on. At a wedding, it's got to be nicer, and I hate that. This. I can probably get away with a sundress or something that's, and maybe like a little something over it and I could probably even wear these boots I have on today, which are like combat boot style. I don't think she's going to be mad that I'm not
think
wearing
she's gonna get mad at
heels.
much.
Yeah, I don't have to wear uncomfortable heels that are just that I never wear and I'll bring out for fancy occasions.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I also didn't realize that's also not only do I have my son's lacrosse thing, but that's the big Roger and JP St. Patrick's Day weekend. We have the biggest event of the year that weekend. Right? It's next weekend, correct? The 14th, 15th.
Yeah. Oh, you mean
whatever it
the
is?
day of her wedding? You mean?
Yeah.
It's also Reggae Rise Up.
It's the it's the same weekend.
It's
You
also the
way
weekend-
you said that means you're not happy that you have to miss Reggae Rise Up to go to her wedding. That's the way I took it, and I know I'm not wrong.
I'm not. It's not like I'm mad. I just know if she weren't having a wedding, I'd be at Reggae Rise Up. But I'm also looking forward. I had a dream about Carmen's wedding the other night. I'm
Hooking
looking
up at it?
No. It was very my stupid subconscious sometimes, whatever. But it was very like Kayla was in it, and like it was. And we for some reason it wasn't a house. I know that makes no sense, but it was a dream, whatever. And there's like 2 stories to the house, and in the dream, like Kayla, like she's like everybody was hanging out and it was all fun and I was having a good time, and then all of a sudden Kayla walks in and she like found these girls and like gathered them and like looked over and whispered, like she was talking smack to me or about me, but I couldn't hear it. And then after that moment, like all the girls just avoided me. I walked over there, hey, what's going on? And they'd walk away. And then they went downstairs, and I'd go downstairs, and they'd walk upstairs.
Wow.
It was a big it was a big
Someone's holding on to some old trauma.
But then Carmen comes in, and she's like, hey, everybody, how's everybody doing? And like, good and stuff. And then she notices that I'm all by myself, and all the girls are over there. And Carmen goes over and says something to me like, hey, Monica, I'm so glad. And she was super nice to me. And then the other girls came around and was like, oh, okay, we didn't know Carmen liked you. And so it was my subconscious being ridiculous.
I'll say.
I don't even know Kayla. Like, it's not even.
I can understand if you told me you were having a dream and it was about something that was kind of current, but the Kayla thing has been, what's
I
been
know
10 years?
Exactly, and I don't know why I don't
If
think
not
about
more.
it. It was stupid. My point is, I'm looking forward to this wedding, and it doesn't matter that it's the same weekend as Reggae Rise Up. I'm not like, that's cool.
Are we going to dress? So me, we got to find a third, and we'll dress like Ren DMC, essentially. With the tracksuits, we'll just have the chains, too.
If you can get the chains, that's great.
I have the most comfortable, cute monogrammed pair of sweatpants that have like, they're the tracksuit style that I would wear, but I don't have anything on top, and I'll just wear a dress, I guess.
I want to go to one of those. Have you been going to Kalshi or what's the other one now? The Poly Market?
No, what is
Do you
that?
know those two accounts? They're basically, it's kind of a new thing where you can bet on current events.
Oh, jeez.
It's I've been to both of the sites, and I don't really necessarily understand how it works, other than like I can put something and then all of a sudden I can put something up there and now I'm the house, if I'm understanding it correctly. And I would put, the odds on whether or not Monica's wearing underwear to that wedding.
Oh.
I think I'd clean up.
Oh. Well, now you can't tell me that in advance, because now whatever decision I make, I'll be like,
Well, that's the thing. This is the thing that they were making a big deal about after the Iran strike, the first Iran strike, what was it, last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. They were complaining. People were complaining that millions of dollars were made on Poly Market in Kalshi. I wish I
have no idea what that is. I really don't.
I got to get the right word.
I don't run in those circles, though.
What is Poly Market?
It's not an app? You don't have the app on your phone?
No, it is Poly Market is the world's largest decentralized prediction market platform, allowing users to trade on the outcomes of real-world events such as politics, sports, and economics using cryptocurrency. Operating on the Polygon blockchain, blah, 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 blah. Actually, Poly Market was started by my doctor's son.
What?
And he's now a 27-year-old multi-billionaire.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's insane.
He started this thing.
Good for him.
There's a whole, if you want to look into it, the kid was featured on 60 Minutes a little while back. And the story is incredible. Like, he was at NYU during COVID, and then they weren't going to classes, and he kind of got bored with it, and he had an idea, and he went and did it. And next thing you know, he didn't really know all the laws, and his door's getting kicked in by the feds. Like, it was he paid a fine, but then he got big money behind him, and now it's a multi-billion-dollar thing, and he's worth a couple $1 billion at 27. At 27. But apparently, you
I
can
feel like
bet
it's
on
a-
these real world events, and people were betting on the Iran strike. You know, whether or not we were going to strike Iran, and millions of dollars were made. That's what they're saying. Whether it's real or not, who the hell knows? Totally possible.
You haven't dipped your toe in it then.
No, because I've gone on the sites and I don't necessarily get it, and I don't have crypto. I mean, I'm assuming you can use cash too if you want to, but I don't know. This is just not for me. Let me bet basketball. Let me bet football, that kind of stuff. That
But
I
you don't
get.
even
I
watch
don't get.
basketball.
No, but I'll
watch
bet college basketball.
But you
Which,
don't-
by the way, congratulations. Oh, look at me. I got my credentials.
I do.
Well, credentials.
And parking, too, which is the most important, I think, for the tournament, for the NCAA tournament. That's going to be here. The first and second
nice.
rounds are going to be here at Benchmark. So I'm
Oh, that's
really
awesome. excited
about that. Yeah, I'm just addicted to that whole situation.
So why don't you see if you can get credentials for the finals and go?
No, it's going to be tough enough. I told you guys, and you're just going to make fun of me, but I told you guys I'm excited, and yes, I'm going, and yes, I'm excited. It's not anything bad. My brain instantly goes to, but now I'm going to be, like, I like to be on my couch with all the screens and watch all of the games, and now I'm just going to be at one. And so what about the other games?
Yeah, but for the final, you won't have.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true,
But
too.
you're not going to be at the final. It's the first two rounds that are
Yeah,
at
which is the
Benchmark,
one all
right?
the games are being played, like all
Right.
of the good games, all of the close ones, and that's where you develop a
So-
Cinderella story, and all of it starts then on Thursday and Friday.
Do you have an iPad or anything?
I have a laptop. I have my phone.
So bring your laptop.
Yeah, they did say one of the warnings on the credential thing was that there's only X amount of outlets to charge and only X amount of Wi-Fi, whatever it was, and I was like, oh God.
Well, there's not X amount of Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is, just jump. You can jump on if you want to jump on the public Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
at
they said that's
Benchmark
available.
And go in and do that.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Stop bitching about it.
We got to make another bracket this year. I'm trying to keep the streak alive.
You beat me last year. Would you beat me by one game?
I think we both. I think I picked the winner. That's what it was, and we both had. I think we both had the same in the finals, and mine won. Monica's she put a lot of underdogs
Yeah,
in it, and
I
a lot
remember.
of for the one she turned into us, a lot where it was betting with the heart.
Yeah.
I do remember Monica got her ass kicked at her own game. That's what I remember.
And I'll do it again this year, but I don't care. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the brackets. I have a heart one. I have a real one, like that probably will be, and then I have like the final one of what actually happened.
But I love the way you fill them out. You don't even bet. You don't even gamble on it. You don't even put. Like,
I
join
can't
them.
bet. There's way too much stress involved. What are you talking about?
I remember the first time I realized how into it she was when we were all at Reggae Rise Up on the Sexy Mark's yacht. And this bitch was running around with her little brackets and so excited. I'm like,
watching the games.
We're chilling. What are you doing? You're like, college basketball.
Basketball's being played right now.
Eating pizza crust and
interesting.
I did eat the pizza crust. Also, don't forget my notebook of past years that's filed away that I have of the final of each year.
You have a notebook.
It's a 3-ring
catalog
binder.
this? Something
Yeah.
you just Google?
It's a 3-ring binder. I know, but what it's fun.
Who's
to
that
look-
for?
Well, no,
Me.
she
is
can't
that
Google
for?
it. She wants to know how she did.
Yeah.
She's looking at her picks.
My brackets are in there, and then also the final, what actually happened, and then the path towards it. And I remember that game, and I remember that Cinderella.
God. You're like, oh my God, 2022. Look how close I was.
Gee,
Like,
I have no idea why you thought we'd make fun of you.
Yeah.
Can I?
No idea.
Can I really quick, not lingering on it at all, but break news here. ESPN sources the Chicago Bears are finally going to trade that would send wide receiver DJ Moore to the Buffalo Bills. So,
Congratulations.
another,
What are you giving up to get him? What are you giving up to get him?
Well, right now we've got, it doesn't say they're finalizing stuff, but right now it's Khalil Shakir, James Cook, Dalton Kincaid, and Dawson Knox. And then hopefully this guy is a nice little offense for Josh Allen.
Nice.
James Cook is going? Like, what are they giving
No,
up
I'm
to,
saying
what are they-
that'll be his weapons. Oh, it hasn't
What
said
are they
that.
giving up to get this guy?
It doesn't.
That's my question.
They're in the compensation is still being.
Shoddy journalism.
It says compensation still being discussed.
It's JP with Monica Diz, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
I like the nightlife, baby. She says.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
Trump to address Iran at the Medal of Honor ceremony. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. I couldn't read that. All right, if the president comes on and starts saying anything worthy, we'll put it on. If not,
Does he ever?
Well, yeah. We are in the midst of a war right now.
You're a guest here.
Yeah.
I know. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be
Shut up, Snow Mexican.
Yes.
Listen to the Mike Calta Show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Hey, it's Calvin. Join me and The Bone Friday, March 6th from 6 till 8 at Riveters on Northdale Mabry in Tampa. Celtic Cruisers, come pick up your cruise gift bags and enjoy drink specials. Even if you're not cruising, come party with The Bone and win prizes. Get all the details at theboneonline.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off of closing costs. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 5.89%, APR 5.91% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. If you're into firearms and tactical gear, you need to check this out. Join my friends at Shark Coast Tactical March 13th and 14th for their in-store sales event featuring top firearm brands, exclusive deals, and reps on site, plus food and more. Then, March 15th, don't miss the first annual Sharkapalooza Range Day at the Guncraft Range in Ruskin. Grab a ticket and test fire guns and suppressors from some of your favorite brands, real range time, hands-on experience. Get all the Sharkapalooza details now at sharkcoasttactical.com.
One day you're serving in the military, and then the next day you come home and you're dealing with an injury. Addiction is hard. You have to reach out for help. The recovery side of it is amazing. You get to a place where you're proud of yourself again.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa and Sarasota has an incredible deal through the month of March. 31 days of spring savings. You buy 2 windows or doors, you get the third for 60% off, plus no money down, 0 payments, 0% interest for 18 months. You will love the way they make your house look beautiful. Superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com for Renewal by Anderson. License number CGC 1527613.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hop in a John Deere Gator XUV for a day's work. Let's see what's on the to-do list. There goes the tree. And the fence. Not a problem. Because you've got a cargo box filled with solutions. Up to 4,000 pounds of towing capacity. And you're ready to roll.
The power's out!
Here we go again. The Gator XUV, built for every kind of workday. Learn more at johndeere.com/Gator XUV. Nothing runs like a deer.
Jackson Hewitt knows taxes are complicated, and with multiple jobs and tax forms, they're like Sonata complicated. Our no surprise pricing keeps things simple. Jackson Hewitt does your taxes for only $149 or less. And since we know all the new tax codes, you could get thousands back. So what are you waiting for? Hurry. File with Jackson Hewitt today for only $149 or less, guaranteed. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Hey, it's Flo here to say drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds.
Nice. With my new savings, I'll get some hiking gear. It'll be great for my outdoor era.
I don't know if it counts as an era if you just buy stuff.
I got a cute hiking backpack. It's an outdoor era.
Well, you only bought one thing. I don't think it's an era.
Well, I think we're in a agree to disagree era.
Yeah, sure, you're probably right. Anyway, with the money you could save by switching to Progressive, you can afford to switch to other things in life. It's
my savings era.
Also, everything you do is not an era.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Wendy's has a new Girl Scout Thin Mints Frosty Fusion with Girl Scout Thin Mints cookie pieces, rich creamy Frosty, and a mint chocolate cookie sauce. Which means Girl Scout Thin Mints and Wendy's Frosty, yeah, they're basically best friends now. It's like two delicious desserts just high-fived. Snapped a few too many friendship selfies, and then rode a tandem bike down a never-ending road of mint chocolate Frosty perfection. So, swing by Wendy's and try the new Thin Mints Frosty Fusion.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you
It's JP, hour number 2 of the show brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Tampa's injury attorneys. 800-771-1025 is the phone number if you want to jump in on the conversations. We'll do Dead Guy in the envelope in just a couple of minutes. What's this pop-up? Oh, the Britney got a DWI, right? That's the thing?
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what is this one? I literally just got the pop-up. Britney Spears 911 dispatch reveals stars swerved in and out of lanes. Dispatch audio reveals that Britney Spears was seen swerving and speeding before her driving under the influence yesterday. Black BMW sedan is out of the lanes, speeding. 2026 convertible out of Los Angeles. Can we send all units down towards the area, please? An officer said on the call. All units could be heard responding to the vehicle and detailing the exact location of the car. This is a 2026 black BMW convertible. They pulled it over. One officer says talking to the driver. Driver's out of the vehicle, blah, blah, blah. This is the first domino with this chick.
This is the first one?
Yeah, I think
No,
she's
this
been
is
in trouble.
Remember we were talking about it the other day with the videos, and now she's got 200 million, and
Yeah.
the videos are back with her like lifeless eyes, and she's dancing all weird and that kind of stuff. Like this is the how do I say this? This is the first domino of this era, of this last go around with her. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe first domino is not the word. This is the there's nothing good is going to come from this, meaning the dancing is back, the lifeless eyes are back, and now this. Like this is the beginning of that, she's been at the flat top of what's about to be a downward spiral. And
Like there was a lull is what you're saying, and now,
Right.
There's not a lull anymore.
Yeah, like the front of the car is now on the downward side of the slope.
Do you think every time
My
these things happen, her dad reads this and goes, y'all wanted this. This is
Yeah,
what you guys
this-
asked for.
Y'all fought for this, right? You wanted to free Britney. Well, here we did. We freed her, and now look what happened.
How come we always saw her in the back of a car? Like I thought you had a driver.
No, she's driving. She drives.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
You don't
she has the
you don't
ability to
remember when
drive,
she
but-
was? You remember when her kids were babies and she was driving with the kid on the lap?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
I do.
No.
I do.
Or when I think she dropped the kid out of a high chair too. Like
I'm not
this, but-
saying that's right. What I'm saying is we all rode on our parents' laps. Like, let's not act like it's, oh my God, pearl clutching. We all sat in the front seat with no child seat. We all slid around in the back
No,
seat
we
of
didn't.
We did.
The only times I ever did that, it would be like literally my dad would be like, oh, it's like we're about to pull into our neighborhood. And he'd be like, you wanna drive, son? And then it would be at night too. So
Why would he say it like that? What's happening?
my mom
You want a
told
piece of candy, kid? You wouldn't be the first underager I went with.
He'd kiss my neck every time. Come on, take her right here. But
you know, your mom was about your age when I taught her how to use a stick shift, if you know what I'm saying.
This was how I had the first date with their mother at a tender age of 15. But no, that's a lot different because my dad's also not Britney Spears, you know? Paparazzi didn't follow my dad around. You probably tone down stuff like that when you know you're being watched constantly.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's insane.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, the only way this girl survives is if she gets the hell out of Los Angeles. These paparazzi, it'll be the end of her.
I mean, how old are her kids?
They're older now.
Yeah, they're like.
But she,
I mean, are they 18?
She hasn't had custody of those kids in forever.
No, the dancer took them away.
Yeah.
K-Fed.
No. I'm just saying, does she want to be close to her kids, even though she doesn't have custody? If they're 18, then they can on their own.
They
do whatever
don't want
they
to be near her. Because remember, she would like. They were telling about like she would be like watching over them at night, and they would wake up and she'd just be above their bed and like, you look
at
so
their kids,
pretty.
though.
Yeah, one of them's
Not
20
the way
and
it
one's-
sounded.
One of them is 20 and one of them's 19.
So if they want to, they can see her, is what I'm saying. They're not
Yes,
controlled by the
they
court.
don't want to see her because they know she's she's unhinged. I thought she was from like a small town in like Tennessee or something.
She's from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Louisiana. Like I thought she would go back there after like all
she
this.
did. I read her book. Is that
course she did.
A-list enough
Not
for you there,
surprised.
JP, to read the Britney Spears memoir?
Sure.
Okay, I feel like that's a no, but I have Christina Applegate on order, her new one, so that's at least.
I feel bad for her.
I do too. I can't wait to read her book. But anyway,
Yeah.
in her book, she did say a couple of times in the height of that, when remember the whole umbrella bald head situation, she went back and she went back and tried to take it easy, but again, from her point of view, her parents were very controlling and money hungry. And she all she wanted to do was relax and be with family and make it chill and kind of recenter. And all it was about was money and then they wanted her to get back to work because money. And so it had the opposite effect, and she was even more stressed. So that's her story.
Yeah.
And again,
she's
there's
sti-
another
and she's-
point of view, but
And she's sticking to it. I can't wait to see what the if she took a roadside sobriety test, and she blew into the machine. I would love to know what she blew. Not who. What? Hey, who? No, nothing.
I mean,
all right.
And did you see that Justin Timberlake, her ex, he's trying to sue? So the video of him, the body cam video won't surface from the cop.
What's on it?
That's on Long Island. That was when he got popped for DWI in Sag Harbor.
I want to know what's on it now.
You know, here's the whole thing. Like,
why would he say like?
Because he wants to get it blocked. Because I'm sure it doesn't show him in a positive light, and he probably got his nuts kicked in.
Yeah.
You know, from his fan base when it happened. But I know he said he was sick and that kind of stuff. But the thing is, like, who cares at this point?
I know nobody thinks it's gonna be
You're a
good.
grown ass man who made a mistake.
Yes. Yeah.
Who cares? Do I understand you don't want this to, you want this thing to be dead? I kind of get it. But in the grand scheme of things, I understand you want to be upset about it. The vast majority of people don't care.
Yes.
You made a mistake. You didn't get hurt. Nobody got hurt. Luckily.
Yeah.
And move on.
I imagine it's because I don't know if you guys remember, it was like a young cop who pulled him over who didn't even know who he was, which I don't believe. It's
I don't believe that either.
Yeah, but I imagine he tried to play do you know who I am? I'm sexy back. I'm
That's
this
what
guy.
I would say it'd be the
I'm
worst.
NSYNC's lead singer, and that's probably why the guy was like.
But that
F
would have
you.
came out. That cop turns out he is, I believe, what Monica would be if she was a cop.
Yeah,
Following
straight
the rules?
rules. Yeah.
Where straight rules. There are no negotiations. Like, you're not talking your way out of it.
Yeah.
You were doing, 65 in a 55, and that's it. And I'm writing you up like there is no.
Those are
like
rules.
he's that cop.
Yeah.
And
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. I took one criminal justice class in college, and then the second I read the sentence that said there are two things I did not like. One of them was so the cops are reactive, and that's true, and I hate that. But two, it said to use judgment. That yes, there are rules, but also to use judgment. You know what? Rules are rules. You don't insert judgment on rules.
I hope
Go ahead. If he was speeding, if he read a red light, whatever it is, it's. I'm
You know
sorry,
why?
but just because you're famous doesn't mean that you're above it.
right. But one day you're going to want a favor.
I always
you're
want
gonna
favors.
You're going to want the cop to appreciate whatever story you're giving and give you a pass.
I
because
don't
you
ever
don't
tell
have
a
a history
story.
of it.
I don't ever tell a story. If I'm getting pulled over, it would suck. I would love to be given a break. But first of all, I never do. But second, I never cry or show my boobs or do anything. I broke the rules. Every time I break the rules, when I drive to work every day, I go 5 miles above the speed limit. So yes,
5, you go faster than that. I've definitely, the Roger and JP days, we left at the same time, and we would get on the bridge at the same time. Monica is like, goddamn Vin Diesel out there.
I'm going 70.
Family, and she's
I'm
just drifting in and out of cars, and little Hope. I'm like, I didn't even know that car can go that fast.
I go 70.
Jesus.
I go 70. That's what it is. My point is, I could get pulled over. I have no one to blame but myself. I broke the rules.
Yeah.
Like you don't get to say, oh, but this or that.
I really hope the video comes out, and on video, Justin's like, "Officer, you treat me like a black guy. I'm not a black guy. What is this?"
Wouldn't that be? Yeah, that would be wild.
He drops an N-bomb or something.
That would be
I'm
wild.
a 6-figure. That's the last time I'm going to say that joke, but
You're gonna beat that into the ground, huh?
He loves it.
every time I see Fisher, guess what I'm yelling out?
Yeah, because you can.
Yes.
Yeah, I just think. Listen, nobody wants this thing. No, if anybody in that situation doesn't want it to come out, but at the same time, it's like, how much effort are you going to put into blocking this thing for what?
Yeah, you're right.
With everything going on in the world right now, it'll have press time of about 12 hours.
Yeah, not even the full 24 news
and
cycle.
then it'll be gone.
And it won't, unless, unless he does drop it, unless there's something, it might last 24 hours. But if it's just your basic, he's failing the sobriety test, he's falling over, he looks like a moron, and maybe he's embarrassed, whatever. But if that's the worst of it, what are you doing?
Yeah, and plus the pendulum has really swung away from cancel culture, I think. I'm not saying it doesn't exist anymore. I'm just saying this guy drinking and driving is not cancellation worthy.
And let it be known, not good. But,
no, 100% not good, but he did it. He made a mistake. He, did whatever they told him to do, paid whatever he had to pay, and because it's not a felony. It's not a felony charge. It's a misdemeanor. So he paid his, went to court, did whatever he had to do, paid his fine, and move on. I just don't get what the get is for anybody releasing the videos. Yeah. Like, what is the get for the police department to release the video?
Is it along the same lines that I don't understand either? The 911 calls? I don't understand why we need to hear those.
I don't get that either. I guess is it maybe Freedom of Information Act? That's the only thing I can think of. But
I don't need it for anything. Like, what do I need it for? How is that helping me as an American? Like,
what does anybody need it for?
I don't think they do. Why do we do it?
I don't know, Monica. I really don't know. But I wish I had that answer too, because I think it's kind of nonsense. I do. Other than just to muck up, meaningless, like not meaningless news, but unnecessary news. I just, for what? All it does is kick somebody while they're down.
Yeah, and I don't know. Should he have to go through? Should he have to petition and all of that to not get it out, or should it just be? It
just shouldn't be released.
Yeah, in the first place. That's what. Yeah, and then to have.
Listen, I understand releasing video when a crime was committed, they don't know who did it, and they're looking for answers to find out who the criminal is.
Yeah. All
day, totally get it. But when you know what he did, he already paid his fine for it, or did whatever he had to do legally. Like, just for what?
Can I out someone here locally?
I guess.
The reply all. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
What
I sent a message to her. I go, not the reply all. Is this your first day?
Yeah. I mean, and she's young, too. There's an email that Mike Olivero sent out for tickets that he has available that he wants to give anybody want these tickets type of thing. And you're supposed to reply back to him. And everybody knows this. And everybody knows if you reply all, you're going to get your butt handed to you. And this chick just totally replied all. And I live for tickets if it's possible for my parents.
I think there should be a rule. If you ask for tickets and a reply all, you don't get it, dog. Sorry.
That's on you. That's on you. And she's young, too. She knows better. Come on.
Yeah, you think she would have learned from the other incident.
What was the other incident?
Applesauce.
Yeah, she was applesauce girl, too. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Lady. I like her. I actually honestly like her, but lady.
I'm telling you, man, that place is a reality show.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's a preschool. Is what it is.
That building is a reality show. It really is.
What happens in your building? Your building's a reality show.
Nothing. There's hardly anybody here.
Or does it happen and you just don't leave the doors or talk to anybody so you don't know what's going on?
Oh, trust me, he knows. Don't they have meetings right outside your door all the time, JP?
Monica, you had left. There was something that went down. I was talking to Dizzy down line, and I was on fire. That same chick, the one who, the impetus for the Ashley character that Brett used to do.
Uh-huh.
Conversation after conversation, full blown, like right outside my door about nonsense. Then there was finally a break in the action, and then she went outside somebody's door and started talking about stuff. And, I'm going to LA, going to La La Land, and like all this nonsense that I know the person she's talking to does not care. Does not care. And it went on for a good half an hour right outside my door. I'm sitting there trying to do show prep. I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing, and I can't because her big mouth won't stop.
What are the possibilities that she somehow found out that you get annoyed, so she is extra? She's laying it on thick now.
I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I guess.
I'm sorry about that. I apologize.
No, you're not.
What's worse, reply all or that?
That. Reply all I can just delete. That doesn't
It's ridiculous.
really bother me. I mean, unless you say something stupid in the reply all, and then there's like some good dirt that comes out of
Then
it.
you
But other
want
than that,
yeah.
oh my God, I just want to go out of my. Just shut the up. Shut up.
But
shut
hold on,
up.
is there an
Just shut up.
alternative for you to just go out there and say, hey, awesome that you're going to La La Land. I hope you have a good time. But just so you know, I'm really trying to get some show prep done. Is there any way you can move it? Like, is there a
Here's my
nicer
thought.
way to do it?
Here's my thought to that. If they're going to talk about me behind my back, which is what's going to come out from that, I want to really give them something to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I just say, hey, excuse me, but you guys are outside my office, can you have the conversation somewhere else? Now I'm just like an office douche, and they're going to talk about me behind my back to everybody.
How are you the
If they're
douche for
going
them
to-
talking? That makes no sense.
If they're going to do that, might as well give them something good to talk about, right?
I like that.
Give him something to talk about. Did you hear JP? He actually asked us nicely.
No, walk outside and go, nobody gives a F.
Right.
Nobody. Yes, I get it.
All right, dead guy. This is a gentleman, he's an American singer, musician, songwriter, producer, singer first, keyboards, drums, huge career, huge star, bunch of hits. Monifa.
Was his music in the style of rock and roll?
No, he's not a rock guy. Diz.
Did he die in the 2000s?
No.
Ooh,
someone is on the schneid.
Yeah, right?
Someone is on the schneid.
I don't know, but I don't like it.
I don't know, but what's his name? Used to, Boomer, what's his name on ESPN?
On the
Used to say that all-
schneid?
On the, yeah, basically, like you can't get off the schneid, which means things are just going downhill.
I love it.
You're not. All right.
Do a
Again,
deep dive on the
American
schneid.
800-771-1025. An American singer, musician, songwriter, producer, singer first, keyboards, drums, bunch of hits, damn near legend, if not legend. 800-771-1025. Now you give us a call. You ask yes or no questions. If you get a yes, you get to go again and ask another question. If you get a no, then we move on, take other calls, put the clues together, win fantastic prizes. Dead Guy in the Envelope on 1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Your yes or no questions when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 1025 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks, the best, the easiest, the most fun way to play daily fantasy sports, and it's right in your pocket. Just download the Prize Picks app to your phone, and you can start to play. Set up an account, and you're off. Now, Prize Picks has given you $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's right, Prize Picks is now giving you $50 in lineups when you sign up and you play your first $5 lineup. And all you have to do, and they have something really cool. Prize Picks offers stacks. So first off, all you need to know is more or less, right? So if it's Steph Curry, 21.5 points, you just say, okay, more or less. And you put 2 to 6 of those together and you can win big money. But they offer stacks, meaning that you could play the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. If you want to pick more Steph Curry, 3-pointers and assists, now you can pick them all all in the same lineup, and it's only on PrizePicks. Download the PrizePicks app today. Use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right.
Tune in for Reinventing Retirement, where premier wealth managers and retirement specialists discuss the most important and crucial retirement topics for your benefit. Saturdays at 9 a.m. and Sundays at 11 a.m. Only on 102.5 The Bone.
John Senning here for ScoopyNutrition.com. I love my dog Brody more than life itself. He's my best friend. And Ben from Scoopy Nutrition has paired up with us and Satchel's Last Resort to put my beloved Brody right on the front cover of the Super Health Soft Chews. Unleash the power of ashwagandha, turmeric, and salmon oil. The Super Herb formula is going to provide the ultimate wellness for your best friend. The first 100 people who get a bag of the Super Health Soft Chews get a Senning Show keychain, and we're donating a portion of the proceeds to Satchel's Last Resort. It's ScoopyNutrition.com.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part? They accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
So my friends over at Pure Talk have been sending me customer feedback from consumeraffairs.com, where thousands of people rate and review the top wireless providers. Here, for instance, is a nice note from James in Raleigh, North Carolina, who writes, quote, after hearing Mike Rowe's ad, we made the switch to Pure Talk, and we couldn't be happier. We went from spending $1,200 a year with T-Mobile to $420 with Pure Talk. Thanks, Mike. Switch today! Exclamation point. Pure Talk is saving James $820 a year. And because he literally wrote the words switch today in capital letters with an exclamation point, I'm going to go ahead and dedicate this commercial to him. So folks, take it from James in Raleigh, North Carolina. Pure Talk can give you unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data for just $25 a month on the same 5G service the big guys are overcharging you for. Just dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe. You'll also save 50% off your first month. That's pound 250 to save an additional 50%. Thanks, James.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's Dead Guy in the Envelope, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Your clue so far is you got an American singer, musician, songwriter, record producer. He was a singer first and foremost, played keyboards, played drums, lots of hits. Big old star. 800-771-1025. Let's go with Bobby on line one. What's up, Bobby?
Right out of the box, does he share his last name with an American fast food restaurant?
No. John, line two.
You said he was a drummer?
He was a drummer,
He was a
but
drummer?
that's not what you know him for best. But yes, he was a drummer.
Okay. How about Phil Collins?
No, he's still alive.
So confident.
He's still alive. Chad, line three.
Did he die in the 90s?
No. He did not die in the 90s. Wayne on line five.
Yes, was he in the Grateful Dead?
He was not in the Grateful Dead. Sam on line six.
Was he a folk country singer?
Was he a folk country singer? No. He was not a folk country singer. Can I give you anything else? Not
I'm
not yet.
zeroing in on this one thing. Someone asked if Gareth asked if he died in the 2000s, and that guy, and you said no, and then that guy asked in the 90s, and you said no. So did he die before the 90s?
Yes.
Oh, so we're talking.
Sean on line 4.
Hello.
Hello.
Was he born in Chicago?
No. He was not born in Chicago. Let's go with Tony on line 8.
Did he die in the 80s?
Yes.
Marvin Gaye. Is it Marvin Gaye?
Is it Marvin Gaye?
It is Marvin. Tell that prick in the background to shut his mouth.
He didn't even play. He was in the background. That's good.
Let's see.
Marvin
Universal
Gaye.
Mardi Gras passes. Bret Michaels and Tesla. Reggae Rise Up. Kid Rock with Big and Rich.
Universal tickets, please.
All right, you got a pair of 1-day 2-park passes to Universal Mardi Gras. Congratulations. Yes, the great, the one and only Marvin Gaye is the dead guy in the envelope.
I feel like there's a story there. Like, why didn't he call? Like, he was in the background. He heard you give her a yes answer.
Because he's probably wanted by the police.
I know, and then he said it, so he wasn't like busy where he was typing to her or anything.
Right.
It's because it's Women's Month. Let her speak.
That's it.
Let her speak.
It's also, but I found out today, Mental Health Awareness Month, and I don't think that's coincidence.
All right.
There's a correlation there for sure.
I think there's a reason National Women's Month shares the same month with mental health awareness. I'm just saying.
Maybe we're just so well put things that we have great mental health, and we got to deal with you guys.
You think that's it?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I don't think you believe that.
Mm-hmm. I feel that way. I feel strongly. And you should be nice to me. It is it's Women's History Month, so you have to have respect for, women in the past that have done good things, that have gotten you to where you are today. Like space travel and whatnot.
I owe it to Kim Guthrie.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's a woman who I owe it to.
One of the rare few that were.
Speaking of women and the mental health issues,
we don't have them.
Women are now putting salmon sperm on their skin for beauty, apparently. It said the next big thing in skincare is salmon sperm. No, we're not joking. All celebrities, and celebrities, Jennifer Aniston, Kesha, Kim Kardashian, all swear by the stuff.
And I'm not saying
Who thought to give an HJ to a fish and then put it on your face for wrinkles? Who came up with that plan?
Someone who has a lot of money. Because everybody you just named has a lot of money. The rest of us are going to the Dollar Tree. So are we having the same results? What I would like to see what I'm not saying it's bad for. Is there salmon sperm in oil of Olay? Is that it? They cut out the rest of it.
It says here you don't need to be an A-list star to try it out. Instead of getting injected with salmon DNA extract, aka polynucleotides, you can now get the same effect in these innovative skincare products for home use. So I guess they used to inject the salmon sperm into their faces, and now it can revamp your skin's natural collagen production just by rubbing on your face.
It's about the collagen.
And it'll leave you with glowing, more youthful skin. And to top it all off, it's available on Amazon now.
Oh, well, let's go. How much is
Let's buy it now and see what happens.
How much is it? Yeah, you got your beef tallow.
Amazon. It's $19.
That's not bad. Okay, I just take it all back about the rich people.
Medicube Jelly Gel Mask with salmon DNA. Overnight face mask, glass glow skin, elasticity, hydrating, blah, 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 blah.
How much is your beef tallow that you're smearing on, slathering all over your face?
$19. I have no idea. Listener sent it to me.
Oh.
Let me ask you this question quick. So remember the other day on my birthday, we were kind of joking around and a couple, some people sent some money.
Yeah.
I got a couple of like $50 things, and I sent it back.
Oh, that's great. Oh, come on.
I sent it back because I felt bad. You know what I'm saying? We were just joking.
I understand, but
And I apologized, and I said, I appreciate you thinking about me, and I really do, but we were just joking around, and I can't take anybody's money. I do appreciate the thought, and thank you very much, but I sent them a few of them, like they were $50, and I sent them back. Am I a dick for doing that? Because neither one of them responded to it.
I will tell you what you literally told me when I literally said everything you're saying right now. This all happened, only it was me saying I feel bad, I want to send it back. And then I said, okay, if I don't send it back, then I want to send it to charity, whatever. And you told me that was rude and disrespectful because they wanted me to use this money to make me happy. They liked me and wanted me to spend this on something that it would bring me joy. It would bring them joy to make me joy. That's everything to you then too.
I got you, but we're in different financial positions.
Nothing to do with it.
Can we agree on that?
Yes, but it has nothing to do with it. They still sent you their hard-earned money to make you bring yourself some joy.
I don't know. Maybe you're just since when do you listen to me?
I know.
It was bitch. I can't believe you took all their money.
I know. And oh my God. For everybody who did, thank you. You know I appreciate it. Second of all, I'm using it to go on my first ever cruise. So
when is that
went
cruise?
to a good cause. My birthday weekend.
In November?
In November. It's for a bachelorette party, yeah.
Okay.
So thank you. Thank you. It's going to make me happy.
Well, I thank the people who thought of me too.
Not enough. You send it back.
The one guy who sent me $19 and change.
That's
he
sweet.
contacts me all the time, so I took his money.
See, this is the weird part. Like
reparations. I know.
Yeah.
Monica, Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
The Bone. John Sinning and Drew Garabo are live at the Valspar Championship, presented by Neutral, which means time to ditch work. Join The Bone Thursday, live at the Dex Deck on the 11th green. Play hooky, watch some golf. Quiet! Oh, come get rowdy with the boys. Limited tickets are available to see the action from the 11th green and 12th tee box. We have a full-service premium bar, and we'll be making custom hats with our hat press pop-up that you can only get at our broadcast. I mean, come on. Sound better than your job? Yeah, no shit. It is. Listen to The Bone all week to win tickets, or head to theboneonline.com now to buy your tickets today. Then join us Thursday, March 19th at the Valspar. Come hang with John, Drew, and 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio.
When the heat is on the ice, or in your home, you can trust Cox Heating and Air Conditioning to keep things cool. For over 60 years, Tampa Bay has turned to the trusted Carrier experts at Cox Heating and Air Conditioning for repairs, installation, and unbeatable service. Are you ready for the summer heat? Cox Air has you covered with your own personalized maintenance plan. For only $99 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home and keep you cool as the rink. Go to coxair.com today. License number CAC 1816108.
Facing an injury is tough, but choosing with my zero-fee guarantee, you won't pay a single dime unless we get you money for your injuries. No hidden costs, no upfront fees, just dedicated, hardworking lawyers when you need them the most. Why wait? If you're injured on the go, visit justcallmo.com or give us a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. It's that easy.
Hi, folks. Phil Esposito here, Hockey Hall of Famer. Well, who knew that I was going to go a little bit deaf? I lost my hearing a little bit. People kept telling me, what's wrong with you? You can't hear. So guess what? They were right. I went to Audibel. Audibel took care of me. It was incredible. Audibel, they are terrific. And by the way, Audibel's a proud sponsor of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Book your free hearing test now at floridahearing.com. Hear better, live better.
Attention South Tampa. Bubble Down Car Wash, the bestest car wash in town, is now open in South Tampa on Dale Mabry. Join us to celebrate our grand opening with a free car wash at the best car wash in Tampa Bay through Thursday, March 5th.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely
6115. That's 800-476.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like a staff accountant at the height of tax season.
Congrats. Looks like the company owes, $50 in tax.
That seems low. Why only 50?
Why do you care so much? It's not your money.
This is time for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Tell us what you think.
It makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Is sponsored by Back to JP.
JP 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, 12:43 Thursday. Stick around for a little while longer, and we'll hand it off to Senning.
Having a little bit of fun today with the most ridiculous, and I do mean ridiculous headline you'll ever hear.
I'm sending one more compliment. The incredibly clean, almost clean-shaven, sexy John Senning. He'll take over.
Can I?
Go ahead.
I don't.
Go right into that, you sucker. What?
I mean, listen, and you know, I've been very vocal about how I
wanting to jump his bones.
Yeah,
but he's got a wife.
that thing,
He's got a wife that you like.
I straight up said he's very hot now. He's transformed and whatever. I've said it. And I love the guy and I'm happy for him and this is all good stuff. But is he going overboard? Are we?
Why?
Did you see he change his profile picture to this? Like, is he going the other way now? Is he
if this was a woman and I said the same thing, and you're like, what? You don't like a confident woman? You don't like a woman who feels good about herself?
That's true.
That's exactly what you would say.
It is a double standard you're just going to have to deal with.
I'm not going to have to deal with anything. I'm going to call you out.
Everything you just said is still fact. Yeah, a little bit too
But what
much.
about the days when you're like, and we've talked about them on the air, where you got a cute outfit on, you're feeling good about yourself. There's nothing wrong with
It lasts an hour.
being
It
in that
lasts a
moment
day.
and taking right. But there's nothing good about being in the moment. And listen, the guy lost 20-something pounds.
Absolutely. And he worked
He
hard
looked-
to do it.
He looks fantastic.
He
I
does.
guarantee you, he's getting compliments all over the
He
place.
is, and he should.
Right.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying for me, and I've said it already. For me, I'm just seeing a bit too much of it. A bit too much of hey, look at me over here, over there. It's not my thing.
I'm kind of with JP because it's like JP always says, like, if he had like an 8-pack, he'd be walking around without a shirt.
You bet your ass.
True.
When I was doing the Punch Out, I would post a lot of stuff because I'm happy with the results I have.
And you should
Right.
be. And
So-
you worked hard. I'm not putting down his success. I'm happy for him. He deserves compliments. I've said it a million times. I'm saying it again. The hotness level that I thought of him, where there was a puddle here underneath the seat type of thing, it's okay,
Dried up?
Dried up a little bit, yeah.
Oh, man.
Why? Because he's feeling good about himself.
Yeah, I like a humble
and
John.
he's showing it.
I like a humble John. I like a.
So what is this version of John? If that's humble John you like, what is this John?
He's feeling himself a lot, and that's
But
fine.
but it doesn't go the same for a humble woman.
I'm not.
If we did the exact same contest, right?
Yes.
And it was one of the women at CMG Tampa, and the next thing you know, she's happy about the weight loss, and she's happy about the way she looks. She's happy about the way her clothes look on her, and she changes her profile picture. We're not having this conversation.
I will say this: in everything you just said, I would not only understand, but I would full on expect someone to say, "Good God, Monica, get over yourself. We get it. Yeah, you look good, but it's enough already." I would fully expect that, and I would understand that.
Do you think Monica reported his photo? She's like, get that out of here.
No, and it's not just that. It was just and I'm happy for him.
think
People
you
are gonna forget I said that, and they're gonna hear what they want to hear. But I've said my personal taste, what I thought of was super sexy hot, is still a very nice looking man who did a lot of hard work and it deserves congratulations. But for my level of turned on, it's just gone down a bit because of all of that. That's
Can't
all.
wait to hear the first segment of Setting Show. Hey,
He
Diz,
doesn't give a crap whether I think he's attractive or not. Why would he?
What flavor Haterade is she drinking?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that's a good question.
What's
she got
on
the party size flavor, too.
You know who else has lost weight and who looks fantastic but hasn't said one word and gotten zero kudos for it?
Ian Beckles.
Well, true. Exactly true. And honestly, JoJo. She looks fantastic.
Haven't seen it.
She
no.
looks amazing.
Compliment you that way.
Well, because you just don't. Like, I'm used to that.
Compliment on your outfits when the show's about to start.
You just want to know
You
if
look
I'm wearing
good today.
panties. You just want to know if I'm wearing panties.
That's not true. That's what you take away from it, but that's not true.
There are also in look changes that aren't as
Right, maybe.
That
Right
might
now.
be true. I just want to congratulate everybody. There's enough to go around.
I always want to say. That's not what. Well, that was my. I wanted to shine the light on my friend. That's all.
No, the craziest headline I read today, which is insanity. 20 camels I can't even finish. 20 camels disqualified from a beauty contest in hump inflation scandal. What are we doing in Al Musana, Oman? A beauty festival there involved 20 camels that were flagged because they had humps that were cosmetically enhanced.
Listen, we do dog shows here all the time, don't we?
But do we cosmetically enhance them?
You haven't seen anybody who paints their dogs colors, or they get their stuck a.
To put bows on them and prance them around or whatever, but 20 of them were disqualified. So clearly not the only ones. Botox, fillers, hump inflation. What's a camel filler?
Yup, I'm reading it now. Yup, hump inflation. We have reached a weird point on this planet, and I don't think I like it. I think it's funny. But you know what the problem is? There is nothing left that's not. I feel like there is nothing left that's not corrupt.
Yeah, well, yeah.
For years, I wanted to do a Father's Day fishing tournament. Like, off the pier, dads with their kids, families, music, bounce houses, all that kind of stuff. I wanted to do that here for charity. And our boss wouldn't go anywhere near a fishing tournament because everybody cheats. And he's 100% right.
What do you mean? Like they would?
And this wasn't even going to be a fishing tournament. This was there would be, but there would be an award at the end for the child who caught the biggest fish and that kind of stuff. He's like, I'm not going anywhere near it. Because he's like, the next thing you know, there's, if the prize is big enough, then they're bringing in fish that they caught the day before, which happens, especially with bigger fish tournaments. Like we have striped bass tournaments around here. People cheat like crazy. They're shoving rocks down. They're shoving rocks down the fish's throat. They are bringing in fish that died that they had in a pen that they caught a couple of days before, or that died the day before. But the color, like they think,
But who thinks of that? Who's in brain
people,
goes there?
Greedy people who just don't want to go. They don't want to lose. There was a whole national story about some big bass tournament. And they opened up the fish and sinkers, like, the weights people used to get the fishing line down to the bottom. They were it's insane. There's nothing left that's not corrupted.
Get shot up with
right.
Botox.
Now they're shooting up camel humps. Nothing surprises me anymore.
With the
whatever the
fishing
prize is. What's the prize for the beauty contest?
That's what I'm saying. Like for the fishing thing, is there money or something? I'm not saying it's right.
Usually, yeah. With some of those tournaments, I mean, there are tournaments where there's millions of dollars on the line.
It says, let's see, beauty competitions with money on the line attract enhancement schemes. They attract rural policing. Let's see, camels don't care about trophies. People do, and people find new ways. So basically, I don't see a money amount here. It's for you have the best looking camel.
I guess, but you probably win something. It says.
What are
everybody? There's a prize on everything.
And what are the qualifications? Like, okay, so what's a good hump and what's a bad hump? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what?
Monica, what's a good pot of chili and a bad pot of chili? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just another competition that people want to win. Okay. I totally get what you're saying. I actually agree with you. It's insane. But yes, and people they have to win. And listen, I lose it, but I'm not taking the time to like animals hump.
Have like.
I mean, if you care enough about your camel beauty contest, I mean,
maybe it's a status thing. Maybe I've had the best camel, and
I guess that's exactly what it is. Or maybe if the camel wins, then maybe there's camel breeders out there that want to use your camel to breed. That you never know.
And also,
like with horse racing, there are plenty of horses that go out and they win a Triple Crown race. They never run again.
It also there were 20 of them. So it's not like one greedy, like there's something going on when multiple people thought to cheat.
Listen, gotcha. I'm on your team. It's bananas, but there's nothing left that's not corrupted.
Also camel toe.
Is that what you were waiting for this whole time?
I just love camel toe. Yeah, I really was. If you say camel, I'm going to say toe. Camel.
You say camel, we say toe. Camel.
Toe.
Camel.
Toe.
Jesus Christ. All right. Thank you, guys. Today was a lot of fun again.
Thank you, JP. You mean we had fun without dropping an N-bomb or saying offensive things?
Well, Fisher dropped an N-bomb.
Back in the day.
Technically.
Love this.
Well, he didn't drop the N-bomb, but he...
I'm just saying, we can have fun in this day and age of... Okay.
Fisher coming in and... Yeah, that was a lot of fun. All right, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Diz. Up next. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Welcome to paradise.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. The JP featured cut of the day. Listen right now on the 102.5 The Bone app. Sponsored by JustCallMo.com, Tampa's injury attorney.
John and Drew's Hookie Hole, Thursday, March 19th at the Valspar Championship at Innisbrook Resort. $200 gets you on the Dex Imaging Deck on 11. Premium open bar, neutral samples, custom hat press, giveaways, and John and Drew Live, 1 to 7. Get tickets now at theboneonline.com. Sponsored by Neutral.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah and Farah anytime.
Tampa.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Is your AC system failing to cool as efficiently as it should? Give Climate Design Home Services a call today, because now through the end of May, you could get a brand new super efficient Train HVAC system with a generous rebate of up to $2,600. Do not get caught in this Florida heat this summer. It could be even hotter than last year. Put your mind at ease. Climate Design at 527-540-0097 or go to climatedesign.com.
Your team is heating up the hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network.
Hey, it's Galvin, and I've got big news. Pelt Shoes is back, baby. If you don't know, Pelt Shoes is a homegrown shoe store that has been helping Tampa Bay get the perfect fit for nearly 70 years. Pelt has everything you need all in one store. Athletic shoes, dress shoes, shoes for her. Plus, if you whisper my name, Galvin, to any cashier at Pelt Shoes, you'll get 10% off of everything. If you can hear my voice, you're probably near a Pelt Shoes right now. Stop into Pelt's today and whisper, Galvin, and boom, 10% off everything. Pelt Shoes, a perfect fit.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Turn up the temperature at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. Enjoy the hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, plus prime rib every Wednesday, and the hottest lunch specials daily from noon to 3. More VIP, more stages, more champagne. Visit 6222 East Adamo Drive or TampaGoldClub.com.
All right, fellas, quick reality check. If you've been saying, I'm going to get the ring soon for the last, 2 years, it's time. Go see my guys at the Golden Diamond Source. They want to be your family jeweler, not some mall store where nobody remembers your name. 5 minutes later, they'll help you find a one-of-a-kind engagement ring that actually blows her away. And trust me, they've got a huge selection. So you're not picking from the same 3 rings everybody else bought. Got old chains, broken jewelry, stuff sitting in drawers, doing nothing? Bring it in. Gold prices are at a record high. Right now, you can trade that in and put that towards something new. And listen, they only sell natural diamonds, because if it's real love, you don't show up with something fake. If you've never bought their first-time diamond buyer program, walks you all the shapes, all the styles. They actually teach you what you're buying. Plus, 0% financing for up to 5 years. $5,000 comes out to be about $83 a month. Do it right. Make sure if you're looking for a diamond, it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond.
It's a love you give only at Golden Diamond Source.
Want to hear a malpractice is the 3rd leading cause of death in America. Don't believe it? Google it. And that doesn't count serious injuries like birth injuries to perfectly healthy children. All doctors wear white jackets, but it doesn't make them all the same. Most medical errors are committed by the same quacks over and over again. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Many hospitals looking for more profits are forcing doctors and their groups to be employees of the hospital or be forced out of their system. It's a troubling trend in medicine. People make mistakes, but medical mistakes are huge and often forever. If you believe your child suffered a birth injury or a misdiagnosis or mistake led to a loved one's death or injury, let our team of medical malpractice lawyers examine your case for free. No recovery, no fee. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go.
All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning Storm Pimp is here. 3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
And hard time!